Hello there, and welcome back to Kraise Gaming Presents Vampire. Now, welcome back to you guys. Now, the last episode we did, we seem to have, because of the situation with Sean, sad Sean, we appear to have made the situation in the area a little bit worse because, you know, no one wants to go to his hideout. They'd much rather die in the street. So apparently that's made the situation a whole lot worse. So what I want to do is go back to his place quickly, and then what I'm also going to be doing this episode... Okay, an unknown event happened here. Okay. Oops. And what... Oh, okay, so we've got Dr. Swansea, and we've got Lady Ashbury. So I want to do Lady Ashbury next. An unknown event happened. Okay, let's go and check this out. Oh, critical. That's not good at all. We'll go and find out and see what's happened to Sean. Now, for those that don't know, Sean has basically turned into a skal. Where is it? Oh, back that way. Yeah, here we are. Oh, look at them, 22. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, man, serious. They block your attacks now and everything. Okay. Well, that sucks. God damn it. Ah. Yep. Well, they're a little bit too tough for me, I think. I'll have to come back another day. For the time being, we'll go and see what Lady Ashbury wants. Damn it. Now, how do we get there? Run through these guys. Typical.
What on earth happened here?
Okay. Okay, get some blood, get some healing. Looks like we are going to be able to see here after all. God damn it, girl. For God's sakes. Cornered. Couldn't get out. Okay, so something clearly happened in there, but I'm too low level to go and find out. So I'm just going to run for it, get out of here. Oh, I can't get out. Okay, so this isn't the way out. And these guys are just too high level for me to fight at the moment. And I need to get up there. God damn, they hit hard. Okay, well at least that puts us up there and we can just go the other way. Wow, that was a pain.
Back in the grave.
Oh, for God's sakes. Common trigger part. Useful. Can I get out this way? No. I cannot.
It's one of them.
Alright, that's you gone. Okay, so we need to come across and go up towards the hospital. I do love doing that. Yeah, is that a happy chap again? Not that way. Yeah, this way. Okay, I've come completely the wrong way. Damn it. Up a bit, turn right. God's sakes. Alright. I know where I'm going now, at least.
You'll pay for that instead!
I wish it would stop changing between the targets. That is really annoying. And it changes because you're moving the mouse.
He's too fucking far! Burn it, boys! Kill it!
And finish you off. Good handle part. Excellent. Need more of those. Okay, which way now? That way.
Not a good... It ain't human! Die, vermin! He's dead!
Nice. That's how it should be done.
Easy does it, boys. We can deal with this. Oh, Christ!
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, believe it, pal. Okay, so that's a hideout. Good. Yep, we're on the right track. We're at the hospital now. Good.
Fear no evil. We do the Lord's work here.
We need to find the Lady Ashbury. Jump to pick up. The places where you pick items up from do regenerate back. If I'm right, she's here somewhere.
It's locked, all right.
Here she is.
It is good to see you again, Jonathan. How are you?
She does look remarkably
I'm
human.
better than one might expect, Lady Ashbury. Dr. Swansea has asked me to investigate the recent disturbances in the hospital, caused by skals.
Really? What do you mean?
I discovered the most intriguing skal. An elderly woman answering to the name of Old Bridget, and a man who helps them remain hidden in London.
Old Bridget. Peculiar name. I've never heard of her.
Really? That's surprising.
Skals of London have gone into hiding. Both mortals and immortals plot their extermination.
Yes. Skals are the orphans of the Vampire Society. They are the shame of their genitors. A disgrace to the vampire that created them.
According to Old Bridget, skals can lead a peaceful existence like us. They are even able to nourish themselves by feeding on corpses and the flesh of the dead.
How vile. Please, Jonathan, let's change the subject.
Okay, you bury your head in the sand. No problem. I don't even know why I'm here anyway. Huh. That's better. The mouse kind of died a bit.
There is something ominous closing around me, Lady Ashbury. Something spies upon me from the shadows. Something cruel and wicked.
Whatever do you mean, Jonathan?
If Sean Hampton and Harriet were not the guilty parties, then who? I saw the bodies and the blood.
Your rebirth has not gone unnoticed, Jonathan. Be extremely careful. If you get in the way of an immortal's plans...
You
Do
suspect
you
someone?
suspect someone?
Yeah, it sounds like you know more than you're letting on.
Jonathan. I steer clear of vampire politics, especially whilst hunters roam the city's streets.
Goodbye for now, my lady.
So, what was the point of all that then? That was completely unhelpful. Right, let's go and see what the main dude wants. Swansea, that's the one.
Jonathan, at last. I've been worried sick. Have you solved the case of our poor Sean Hampton?
Don't worry, Edgar. The reputation of Pembroke Hospital is secure. Sean Hampton was not the guilty party.
Is that true? Oh, good news. Good news indeed.
What do you
Ascalon
know
Club.
of the Ascalon Club?
Not as much as I would like. There have always been rumors about a secret society of vampires operating in the interests of the British Empire, though I've never met a member.
I crossed paths with one, a terrifying creature going by the name of Fergal. He was sent by the Ascalon Club to exterminate the skals of the East End.
By the stole, Jonathan. If vampires are eliminating their own progeny, then dark times are upon us. Darker than I've ever witnessed.
Do you think Lady Ashbury would know of them?
Jonathan, our beloved lady is not one for social dalliances, nor the assemblies of dark orders. She's a woman of superior taste. and
You
selective
love her.
acquaintance.
Does the name Old Bridget ring any bells?
I'd never heard of her. Why? A patient of ours? I must confess, I don't know them all.
No, it's just someone I recently met. A fascinating woman. I had thought that perhaps...
By the stole, Jonathan, you've met another vampire. I would appreciate an introduction, if that's the case.
I found Harriet Jones.
I'll see what I can do.
She's much the same old, embittered woman she was, only she's been made a skal. Her transformation did not go well.
No, indeed it didn't.
Incredible. Well, why not bring her here? We could learn
Bad
so
idea,
much by
mate.
studying
Bad
her
idea.
condition. It would be fascinating.
I doubt that. She can barely move. Perhaps we could learn more about the degeneration of skals.
Perhaps. But she could also belong to a new species. We know so little of the laws that dictate vampire reproduction.
And he
Were
studies
there
by
any
the
studies
Brotherhood.
made by your order on the subject?
Not that I'm aware of. I will transmit your discovery to the Brotherhood's primate. He will be delighted.
I'm sure he will.
A pleasure as always, Edgar.
Okay, now let's have a look at Okay. Now, collectibles, inventory. Where can I view my investigations again? Let's have a look. Oof, yeah, it's gone down to critical. Ah, here they are. Oh, I think it's crashed. Yep, it crashed. Hello there and welcome back. Sorry about that. For some reason it kind of crashed on me, but I think we're basically where we were. While we're at the merchants, let's go and have a chat with him. I was trying to look at the investigations that I have.
Such a pleasure to see you again.
Let's trade.
Please show me what you have to sell. Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
We did need codeine. That's only 15 as well, but no, we'll save that for now. Okay, so, right, so let's have a look again. Right, so choose what to do with Jack Dillingham's watch. Okay. Let's track that. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the others. That one we did. Okay, so this one we can do. So we'll go back down to the docks, finish a few of the investigations off. Oh, where have you two just come out of? Yeah. Hopefully this is a kind of shortcut. Which it is. I don't know why I went all the way around before.
There's one of them. Watch
Damn.
yourself.
Oh, for God's sakes, you just can't... Once you've run out of stamina, you cannot move at all. Well, you can, but it's... While they're hitting you, stabbing you, and shooting you, there's literally nothing you can do about it. Okay, let's change our tactics on this. The thing is, there isn't enough vampire abilities to help you with... I think the vampire abilities, truthfully, are very much to be desired. They're not very strong. Okay, let's try this.
Over there. There's one of them burning.
Yeah.
Look at it. Gone up like king.
Doesn't help that the doesn't help that the target keeps moving. Every time you move the mouse, the target moves. If you've got a sensitive mouse like I do, it just moves the target all over the place. It's really annoying. Can I get out of here? Let's remove that. No. Ooh, what was that? Oh, that was a poster. Never mind.
It's locked.
No, I can't go that way. That's typical. So you're telling me I've got to go all the way around? Oh, we can just go this way. That's fine. See, no stamina, can barely move. Yeah, I suppose we have to go this way.
We have to stop it.
Come on in. Oh, I'm coming for you. Right. Let's deal with this one first. Night night.
Bloody leech!
And dead. Now, we're coming up on the objective. We're not going that way. We can go that way. Oh, is that you again? What brings you here?
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Booth.
Dr.
I've
Jonathan
been
Reed,
looking for
that's
you.
who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
Name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really, one of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Don't you see it's an endless spiral? One day, it will be you who'll be stabbed, or shot, or worse.
That's what my sweet Edwina always says, that one day I'll get it too. But she says it with the most beautiful smile, my Edwina.
He's healthy and he's worth 2,500. Let's see.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
So you're a
you're
concerned criminal.
criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't
Now
that bad,
he's the head
thanks
of
to
the
us.
gang.
We give people what they need.
I wonder if
we
he's got
control
that
this
boy or
place.
that
Well,
other
you're not
dude.
doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Have you heard anything about Sean Hampton's shelter?
It used to be a safe place. I'm not sure that's the case anymore.
Only we got a hint, but nope. He's at 4. Okay, if we run into
Goodbye,
Edwina,
Mr. Digby.
we'll speak to her. But for now,
Without the wet boots keeping things straight, these parts would be running completely amok.
she's around somewhere. Now, it also says that the necklace that I'm hunting for is around here somewhere as well. Here. So how do I get... Oh, hello.
Good evening, madam. I'm Dr. Reed. Could I come in?
Why? What do you want?
I work at the Pembroke Hospital. I'm investigating the flu epidemic in this area.
Oh, the Spanish flu. Well, that's quite liberal of you, Doctor. But this is no time to be knocking at people's doors.
Let me in.
Disease takes away the good people too, madam. Why not let me in?
It's Mrs. Fishburne. Stella Fishburne. And yes, indeed. Why not let a doctor in?
Thank you. I'll just have a ramsack around your house for a moment.
Time I had a good sleep. I've been
It's
nothing
locked,
but
all right.
worried.
Who are you?
So you have
Oh, it is her,
questions
okay.
about the flu then?
I have
Yes,
questions about a few
among
things,
other
actually.
things.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my son doesn't like strangers coming in the house.
How is life around here?
Hard.
Life has always been hard in the East End. But it's everywhere nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah,
Do you
for
think
sure.
the increase in violence has anything to do with the epidemic?
Don't know. But it's most likely linked to the gangs, if you ask me. Recently, it's like everyone has had to pick a side.
Violence has always fed on poverty, don't you think? It's a cruel law of the human condition.
And selfishness is their rotten fruit. These days, you could just die in the gutter, and no one will bat an eye.
Yeah. At the time,
May
it
I
was
ask
very
what
much
you do for a living, Mrs.
thing.
Fishburne?
Since my husband died, I worked at the Dawson Rope factory, but it closed before the war. I occasionally help at the night asylum, in exchange for food.
Did your husband die in the war?
Oh no, my Jack was a docker. He died when my Seymour was just a lad. The poor boy saw his dad slip and fall from that scaffolding.
Poor sod. No wonder he's so messed up.
How do you pay the rent then?
My Seymour works at the docks, just like his dad. He's very attached to the house he grew up in. It's not always easy, but we get by all right.
As you wish. Okay. Hold on here. I'm just going to have a
Goodbye, Mrs.
search
Fishburne.
of your house, madam.
Take care of yourself.
Just ransack the place. What I want is not here. That much is certain. Yeah.
Best grow eyes in
It's
the back of
locked.
that head, sir. Gentlemen are easy targets in these parts.
So what I want is either below or above. Let's try above first.
Got no idea who it is.
Okay, well, it definitely isn't in here. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Okay. So that means the likelihood is it's below. There's some fencing. Looks like it could be a sewer gate around by nearby or something. Ah, here we are.
From Seymour.
Stella. Fishburne, that sneaky bastard.
So who's Fishburne? Who is Fishburne? Let's give it to his mum. Where is he? The thing is, if we kill him, his mum will suffer, and I don't want that.
Am I really cursed? It explains so much.
Good evening, Mrs. Fishburne. May I come in, please?
Of course. Dr. Reed.
Let's go back out and speak to him. He was here somewhere, wasn't he? There he is.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything recently about Sean Hampton's shelter?
According to the hullabaloo that could be heard coming from the building, I would say that all the local loonies are at his precious club.
I have retrieved the gift for your mother, sir.
Great. Give it here then and take this for your trouble.
I also found the corpses. The ones under which you left the necklace, Mr. Fishburne.
Ah, so that's where I left it. I can be a bit stupid sometimes.
As a man of science, I'd like to try to understand why you killed those people.
Why does there need to be a reason? They were just there. It happened. That's all.
You're not a mindless animal, Seymour. Surely you have something to say about these murders. Speak up and I will listen without judgment.
Could be right, Dr. Reed. Maybe it'll do some good to confide in a gentleman like you. You being educated and all.
Tell me about your victims, Seymour. Who were they? Why them? Was there a link?
Why should there be? They just kept getting on my nerves at the worst times, that's all.
How many? How many victims?
It's not like I keep records. It happens when it happens.
You feel nothing, do you? No empathy for your victims at all?
You seem pretty calm yourself, don't you?
We're not talking about me.
All right. Well, our calm's the only thing we have in common then.
Did you take pleasure in killing them, Seymour? All those people, all those lives extinguished.
I take no pleasure from it. Just gives me peace. Stills the anger. For a time.
This rage you feel, have you ever been able to control it? Resist it?
I tried. For my mum, I tried for her. Telling the truth made me feel better. For a while.
Don't you think you should seek help? Talk to someone you trust, someone who cares about you.
No. And don't dare speak about me to your colleagues either. Keep your mouth shut tight. Especially about my mum.
Why is your mother protecting you, Seymour?
I'm her son.
She's all you've got.
She's the only one who knows me. Sometimes I think she knows me better than I know myself.
I understand you love her, but can't you see the awful situation you've put her in?
Do you think my mum would have a better life if I were dead? She seems so sad to know me sometimes.
I understand your mother's situation. Obtaining justice at the price of betraying her own flesh. It's quite a dilemma.
It might be my mum's wish that I end up swinging from a hangman's noose. But she wouldn't want to be the one who ties a knot round my neck.
Let's go and have a chat with my mum, with your
Goodbye,
mum.
Mr. Fishburne.
Wait, let's have a look and see.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Do you require medical assistance?
That's something I didn't...
Yeah,
I
let's
don't
give you
know
some
which
medicine.
kind of doctor you're used to dealing with, but it's a doctor's purpose to heal people.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reed? I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
I can feel it coming in my bones. A hatred. A wave of bitterness.
I'm coming back for you in a minute, mate. I just want to go and have a quick chat with your mum first.
Good evening, Mrs. Fishburne. May I come in, please?
I'm about to kill your
Dr.
son.
Reed.
I just want to make sure you're going to be alright if I do.
Too long, sir. What can I do for you, Dr. Reed?
Tell me about these demons Seymour needs your help to fight.
Seymour used to be such a happy child. And he is still a helping son most of the time. But when he gets angry, he can hardly contain his rage.
All men and women are born innocent, Mrs. Fishburne. But there can be a monster within any of us.
Do you think he can be cured, Doctor? Do you think something can extinguish this rage inside my Seymour?
He's fully
I'm afraid
responsible.
these demons, as he calls them, are just a delusional justification to distance himself from his actions.
There ain't no hope then. Somehow, somewhere, my son has turned into a monster, and nothing will bring him back.
Stella, I know you are ashamed of your son's crimes. So why do you protect Seymour?
We'll save the hard question
Can't
for
report
later.
my own son, can I? Not a burden I could bear.
Burden? How do you mean?
They'd hang him for sure. I won't send my only son to his death.
You're not
I'm
responsible.
convinced you raised Seymour the best you could. You're not responsible for what he became.
If someone ever found the courage to speak to the police, I will take my share.
Your son's gone way beyond simply bullying people. He has a taste for blood, and you know it, don't you, Stella?
One night, he told me straight up, in his own words. It was several days after one of his episodes.
Did he tell
Did
you
Seymour
everything?
tell you everything that night?
More than I could stand. The words he used to describe his hate, his rage, how he feels when he's done it.
Why did he confess? Did you suspect something?
No. I guess he wanted his old mum to help him fight his, demons.
He doesn't have demons.
Goodbye, Miss Fishburne. Take care of yourself.
Just got eyes in the back of that head, sir.
Seymour, for the good of everyone.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
First time I've actually killed anyone for a few episodes, but
tricked me good, Doctor. Tell me, who will take the blame for your murders now that I'm dead?
Got a strong key which will open up the locked thing in his mum's house, I'll be willing to bet. And if I could, love, I would actually help you out.
Good evening, Mrs. Fishburne. May I come in, please?
Of course. Dr. Reed. Please don't stay too long, sir.
It's locked, all right.
So, I wonder what the hell that's for then. Let's have a look. No idea. Sorry
What
to
can I do
report,
for you,
love.
Dr. Reed?
Okay, so I can't help her. You okay? No, you're healthy.
Goodbye, Miss Fishburne. Take care of yourself.
Good luck to you, love. Who are you?
Hello, boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
At the moment.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't. I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
It said Sir Rufus Kingsbury.
What do you do around here, Rufus?
I listen to the news on the docks, sir. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
What do people say about this place?
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
What can you tell me about this region?
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Why?
Why do people avoid you?
They call me Rufus the Curse.
Ah,
I'm
it's
a bit of a
you.
bad luck charm.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
If you can.
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
It's funny how human history, people have always been like that.
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home? You're sleeping rough?
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
Careful.
You should be careful, Rufus. There are things that lurk in the shadows of this city. Things that prey on the lonely and the desperate.
Well, I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
That's very good to hear.
Rufus, tell me what you really think about Seymour Fishburne.
Seymour, he just scares me. A lot. Actually, he scares many people round here, even big fellows.
You mean his brutality is infamous, even in this shady part of town? That's impressive.
Yes, sir.
He's dead.
How someone like that can be related to Mrs. Fishburne, well, it beggars belief.
The patience of a mother for her child knows no limits. None
Most
us
of the
would be
time.
here otherwise.
You're right. And I certainly didn't mean any disrespect to the woman who takes such good care of me.
Okay.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
So love to gaze at the stars.
That's. I know I'm going back and forth between Mr. Seymour, but do you know what the truth is? I've just killed her
Good
son,
evening,
so
Mrs. Fishburne.
I just want to have
May I
a
come
finish
in,
this
please?
off.
Of course. Dr. Reed.
I've tried to do this game with a little bit more realistically. You know, if I'm killing her son, I was worried that I've now left her to fend for herself, kind of thing.
What can I do for you,
You know,
Dr.
I'm
Reed?
kind of embroiled in this whole story of life and everybody. So,
The orphan that regards you as a mother. Please tell me about him, Stella.
You mean Rufus? I wish I could do even more for the poor boy. Most people are so selfish.
But you're not.
Years may have passed, but I haven't forgotten how it feels to go through days with nothing but an empty stomach.
is that it? Yeah, we've actually finished her off completely.
Goodbye, Miss Fishburne. Take care of yourself.
Now, that's that one. Okay, let's do that.
I'm not sure the epidemic is what worries people most these days.
You should eat more, Jack. I can feel your bones these days.
Have we got to go up? Yes. Oh, common hand apart. Good. Okay, dead people. Aluminium. Whoa, werewolf. Dyson.
No more guilt. I'm finally...
Werewolves ain't no thing. Got him. So... okay. Dyson Delaney. So what I'm doing now, of course, is just finishing off a lot of these investigations in the area. This particular one I'm doing now, there was a drunk guy at the pub who witnessed lost people in some sort of bombing. So
Sir, no civilians allowed.
I mean, this goddamn. It's the movement. It's driving me mad. I wish it would stop flickering like that. It's driving me mental. I wonder if there's a way I can change it. Off. No. Mission reminder, yes. Fine. Vibration. So also lock off. Let's see if that makes any difference at all, because that is driving me absolutely mental.
Better go home, sir. This is no stupid fuck.
Yeah, that's better. It's not moving now. No, yes it is. Oh, screw you. Alright, goodbye to you.
Fuck his boss. Watch it. It's a killer.
Good night. Now, on the site of a bombing. Oh yeah, blimey. If I'm right, this is where I came out.
Watch yourselves. There's one of them. It's on him. It's on him. Fuck his boss.
Alright, good. Okay. So this is the start of the game. I've not been here since.
Yes. The place has changed since the explosion, but it was definitely here. I should find some way to pay my respects.
Find some flowers. Okay. There you go.
May all who suffered from this tragedy find or rest in peace.
What was that? Talk to Dyson Delaney about the bombing. Can't. I killed him. Dyson Delaney was a vampire. Was a werewolf. Well, that went well. Let's do this one. That is a real shame.
It's locked.
I thought I recognised the name, but it just didn't click who it was. But you know, he was a he was a werewolf. Come on, handle part. Need a good handle part though. Damn, that is actually a real shame. I wonder if it was him. So how did he end up being a werewolf then? That is a real shame. Huh. That was kind of... Okay, I'm gonna go and find a hiding spot. And then we're gonna level up, and then I'll save it and come back this way. There you go. Right, let's see if we can do anything here. Good handle part. Still need a few of them. Let's kill that. Make one of them. Still need codeine. Okay, now let's see what we're going to do about the 5,000 blood spear. 190. We can actually afford this. 1,000. 3,000. Now, what does blood spear do? Throw a spear made of blood which can pass through enemies in front of you. Doesn't say how much it hurts by. So you can deal... Okay, so when you get to here... It doesn't say how much it... Yeah. Shadow mist. Let's have a look. So... So here we are. So we can either... So a stunning effect. Gain blood with each hit. Or stun. So 3, 4, 5 damage and stun. Yeah. I think we have to. And yes, I'm tempted to get the blood spear. So can't do that one yet. Calculation 1,300. Yeah, no, don't want to do that. Don't want that. Healing. Our healing has improved though, so now we've got, you can trade instant health again for greater regeneration. You trade more blood to heal yourself instantly and gain additional boost to your health regeneration. That's fine. So we're okay on this front. No. Okay, so that's it for now. Oof, that's going down a lot. that is going down a lot. We're going to get the hostile very soon. Okay, thank you very, very much for joining me. We're now level 18, so we're getting there. Thank you very much for joining me, and please do join me for the next one. We'll finish off a lot of these investigations around the area, get a level up, and then we'll go and see what happened in that for the sad, you know, Sean, the, you know, the skull dude that we saved. Alright, thank you very much, and see you on the next episode. Goodbye now.